Hi, my name is Veena, and this is the story of my transition to Griffith University. While growing up, we moved around a lot and went to different schools. This was due to my parents' work, our education, and much better opportunities. But I always had choices to make, which wasn't the easiest thing for a child. Because I'm Indian, part Fijian, I was always faced with the dilemma of trying to fit in and have friends who didn't make race an issue. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad to have great friends who share in my experiences and in my life today. Ever since primary school, my mom played a huge role in my life, being that positive influence. It was because of her and what I had experienced through childhood that made me very interested in children and women's rights. So since then, I have been volunteering and have worked for organizations who work towards the improvement of the lives of women, children, and young people. Though I have had more than 11 years of experience, I always knew that I would need to acquire a formal qualification to achieve my goal of doing community work in other countries besides than Fiji. However, the advice that I was getting from my family, friends, and people whose opinions I respected was contradicting my goals. So I was always told that community work was never going to put food on the table and that I needed to get a real job. And a real job meant a real qualification such as these. So because of that, I studied subjects that began to shape the future that others had for me. But I was still very confused and I was not happy. And then I met Tim. Tim was the one who asked me what I really wanted to do and supported me in exploring my dreams and goals and how I could achieve it. Together, we explored options, and it was then that we found Open Universities Australia, and so began my university journey. And then we got married, and we moved to New Caledonia. These were huge steps for me. Moving away from my family to a new country with an unfamiliar culture and language was the scariest bit. But we managed. And this semester, I chose to do 2 units with Griffith University. And so, that's the story of my transition to Griffith University.